First, though, video games. Parents of gamers know the struggle. How much play time is too much? How do you know if your kid's becoming addicted?
We're talking to the author of How to Raise a Healthy Gamer, End Power Struggles, Break Bad Screen Habits, and Transform Your Relationship with Your Kids. Dr. Alok Kanojia battled a video game addiction himself and nearly flunked out of college. And now he is the president of the mental health platform Healthy Gamer and joins us this morning. Good morning.
Morning. How are y'all?
Good to have you with us. If something is addictive, normally you can't do it without getting addicted. Is that true of video games?
It certainly can be, but let's remember that there's a difference between behavioral addictions and substance use disorders, right? So if we're looking at shopping addiction, we wouldn't expect someone to never purchase anything again.
So tell us your story. You almost got kicked out of Harvard, spending too much time playing video games. It got that serious.
Yeah, so a couple of details. So I almost got kicked out of the University of Texas because I had less than a 2.0 GPA. And then I wound up doing my psychiatry training at Harvard Medical School. And thankfully, I almost didn't get kicked out of there.
So what happened? I mean, how did you know you were having a problem? Did your parents or your friends recognize you had an issue?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I think that's the challenge is that my parents tried everything, right? So they knew that there was an issue. They tried tough love. They tried being supportive. But the challenge that I think parents better understand today is that technology is so invasive and it really messes with your kid's mind.
And when do you cross over from I'm playing a lot of video games to I am addicted and this is a problem?
So I think if we look at video games, they can be recreational, but the moment that we start using video games as a substitute for things in real life, that's when I really think about an addiction.
Because kids are it's also worrisome. They have the headphones on. They're talking and meeting people through these video games too. So you recommend listening in sometimes, or what do you recommend?
Absolutely. So if we think about, when you go to the playground with your kid, you see who they're playing with. But when your kids are playing online, they're going to be like 35-year-old dudes living in, a basement apartment who are spending time with your kids. So we strongly recommend that that parents get involved so you understand like what's happening in your kid's life.
So you say restraint, not restriction. What's the distinction there?
Great question. So remember that as parents, what we want to do is we're preparing our children to grow up in an invasively technological world. So a lot of parents will just default to taking things away, but then when your child eventually gets access to a game, they won't be able to restrain themselves. So what we advocate for and what we teach parents how to do and how to raise a healthy gamer is teach your kid to set their own limits.
Okay, so that means time limits and everything else, correct?
Absolutely.
What was it that woke you up, though? I mean, was it someone forcing you to not use games at all? What woke you up?
So after about 2 years of, failing classes in college, I went to an ashram in India. So I went to like this place where for 30 days I was 3 months I was meditating and doing yoga. And I realized that like I didn't have control over my own mind. And I was incredibly frustrated with myself and realized, okay, like this is like not okay. And now what we try to teach, and I think the reason that Healthy Gamer has grown so much is we teach people how to control their own mind.
Can you maybe speak to how this relates to social media and phones for all those people that aren't gamers, but every parent has a kid who's on social media, and it's not like this free flow of information. It's algorithms. They are sort of baking that cake for your kid. Is there something that needs to be done in terms of a government intervention or what?
Yeah, so I think that there are all kinds of things that could be done, like a government intervention. But I think the challenge is if you are a parent who is alive right now and you have a kid who's got a social media problem, I don't think we can wait for the government to start regulating something years from now. That's why we sort of advocate for, parents being the first line of defense for your kids, because I don't know. I mean, I'm not saying the government is doing anything bad or good, but it's just they move slowly and your kid is growing up now.
Right, but so the first step out of the gate, if you've got a kid who's addicted right now, it might be great, in the future they can regulate themselves, but what's your first step? You take it away?
No, actually, so what we advocate for is for 30 days, just talk to your kid. So the basic problem, I've done a lot of addiction psychiatry, and the basic issue is you can't be sober for someone else. So the key problem that parents run into is it is parent versus child. Anytime you try to do something, your child resists. What we try to teach in How to Raise a Healthy Gamer is a step-by-step approach. Some of what we do as psychiatrists to get your kid to talk to you, to stop being on the opposite team from your kid. And then instead of your kid trying to sabotage everything that you're trying to do, once they start working with you, we see amazing results.
Interesting. Well, the book is How to Raise a Healthy Gamer, End Power Struggles, Break Bad Screen Habits, and Transform Your Relationship with Your Kids. You can join a seminar with Alok tomorrow at noon or at 7 p.m. and get the link at gpsparentseries.org. And for more, check out healthygamer.gg and then follow them on social media. Thanks so much for being with us.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Y'all have a nice day.
You too.
Time for